Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 1, Episode 7 now? 7? Wait. I have a doubt. Suddenly I have a doubt. Yes, 7! Let's go for the episode 7. Today I'm gonna watch 4 episodes, if I have the time for that. It's gonna be cool, you know, big sessions of binge watching like that, you know, it's always really exciting for me. And it's even more exciting because today, you guys, you're gonna have on YouTube the first episode of My Hero Academia, my first reaction video about My Hero Academia, and already on Patreon, you are so glad, you know, that I'm reacting to it. You chose it also on Patreon. But yes, you're so excited about it. I know that some of you guys, I'm gonna count on you, you know, on the comments and all, you're gonna follow me on that journey. So because of that, I'm really like, okay, so maybe also on YouTube, some of you guys are gonna be there again for a new binge watching of a new anime with me. It's cool, it's really cool. For Patreon, I think that right now we have 3 or 4 episodes of advance, if you can be interested by that, to have that advance, you know, to have 2 weeks of advance almost, and to have extended our full reaction part. I put 1 full reaction part for the first episode and 1 other for the last one, I think for the episode 6. Yep, for the episode 6. And I'm gonna put some full reaction part like that when I'm reacting a lot, when it's big episodes. And no matter what, I'm saying it each time, the extended reaction part, it's still interesting for animes because I'm not forced to cut each 5 seconds, I'm not forced to play with opacity and all of that. And if you want to support me, to encourage me to continue that binge watching and all, it's on my Patreon because I'm a little reactor. Even if normally, soon, I'm gonna have 20,000 followers on YouTube, something like that, soon. And really, I worked for each of them. You know, it gave me that impression that I worked for each of them with time, with different shows, different animes and all. But yes, even if I have that amount of followers and it's already amazing, like I'm already feeling so proud of it and all, YouTube is still not considering me at all. So if you want to support me, it's more on my Patreon. You have different levels, you know, and stuff like that. And it's really, if you can, don't put yourself into, you know, difficulties or anything like that. It's really if you can, and you have these advantages, you know, to reward you for your support. So you have something in exchange for your support. It's my way to give something back to you. I'm sending letters also, I'm organizing live sessions, I'm making drawings. I have other projects, but I was gonna say I'm a coward. You know, like, I have other projects in mind, but it's taking me time each time to be like, you can do it, just do it, like, just do it. You don't have to think about it for so long, just do it. Maybe. Maybe one day I'm gonna do other stuff. I already do a lot of stuff. Stop! Shut the fuck up. And even now, because during this intro, I want to talk about Aizawa, about Shota Aizawa. You know, I edited the last videos and I have the impression that I was maybe too severe with that character. I didn't appreciate at all the fact that he considered that Izuku had no potential and all. Really, I took it personally because I'm supporting this sweet boy, he's so nice, and also when that guy coming from nowhere, who never talked to him, who doesn't know, you know, all of what it means for Izuku to be there, just judged him, just like that, calling him, you know, someone with no potential and imagining that he would expel him, it made me mad. But editing these videos, I have the impression that okay, he was talking about Izuku, about the fact that you want him to take care, you know, of his power, to not be hurt that much each time that he's using it. And in a way, he wants Izuku to evolve, you know, and he's pushing him into the good direction. So that's great, and I saw that more during the editing. But also, on another hand, I have the emotion that maybe what he thinks of Izuku, it's in fact what he thinks of All Might. They implied that we have a story between All Might and Aizawa. They said clearly that they are not friends and maybe even that they are enemies or something like that. And some little things that Aizawa said made me think that maybe at some point when Aizawa was supposed to become a superhero or something like that, All Might came during that moment and took all of the lights. You know, something like that. Because he said something about a superhero coming from nowhere and saving everyone, and it surprised everyone, it was weird. And he said something about the fact that he knows what it is to be left behind or something like that. So, you know, if I'm putting together these two informations and the fact that we know that they are not friends, it's making me think that their story, you know, their background, it's about that. And it made me think even more because the writers, with how Aizawa was during these last episodes, made me, you know, pushed me to not appreciate him because he was so rough with Izuku. But I said it, I can see why, I can see that he wanted to push him into the good direction, to push him to evolve, to use his powers well and stuff like that. It's great. But I think that maybe also the writers wanted me to not appreciate him, so maybe at some point they're gonna create a reveal, something like, in fact, Aizawa is a good guy and All Might is a bad guy. If we can consider that we have a good guy and a bad guy, like not everything is all white or all black in life. And I think also in shows and animes, and I think also into this anime in particular. But you know, it made me think a lot to edit this last episode. For sure, I think that I was too severe with Aizawa, and maybe the story between All Might and Aizawa, it's about Aizawa, like All Might did something wrong and it impacted Aizawa, like maybe it's not Aizawa, you know, was a villain or something like that into that story. Again, if we can consider that one of them can be the villain, you understood what I meant. So see, I evolved. Since the last time that we saw each other, I changed my mind, you know, about Aizawa. So that was important for me to say it, to explain it during this intro. I hope that you stayed during this intro to have all of these informations. If not, you're not gonna understand during my reaction video, you know, if suddenly you're seeing me cheering for Aizawa. But I thought of it, yes. During this episode, normally we should have the end of this exercise, you know, that All Might prepared for Katsuki, Izuku, all of them, you know, and these two fighting together, talking together like that. Is he gonna say it at some point, Izuku, you know, out loud, that Izuku before that didn't have any powers, like suddenly he has powers, something is wrong with him? For me, he's the only character who can bring that information for all of the others, you know, to know it, all of the other students, all of the other teachers and all. I think that it could be interesting at some point for Katsuki to say it to everyone. Maybe right now. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Let's go for this episode. I said it, if you want your my Patreon to have episodes of advance, extended or full reaction part, and to support me. And I said it also, I hope that you were there during this intro. I changed my mind about Aizawa. If you want to know why, listen to my entire intro. Let's go. We're gonna see more of the two of you. He was clearly the leader. That's what you're calling, you know, working as a team? No! Doing the same. Oh, and you know your friend. I'm feeling so proud of him. Take him away, and during that time, she's gonna get the thing. You're not there to kill each other, you're there to win the game. Oh, you really have to work on yourself and your ego, you know. It's an euphemism. Better to split. She can do it on her own, like, I trust the girl, she's that good. Okay, she's gonna vomit, but still. You were already that mean. It's making me sad. He was admiring you so much, and you were so mean with him. Oh, you really believe that too much, too soon. You'll see! And you, I hope that you're gonna evolve at some point. You were never a friend for him, never. We didn't see any moment with him being a little nice with Izuku. Don't you dare be mad at him because he wanted to help you to be nice with you! I'm fighting so hard right now to not make fingers at my screen. No, you can't do it on your own. Oh, I'm getting mad. No, you're not. You're right, it's funny, and really I don't believe that he can be a villain even for a minute. He's beginning to be my favorite. Cool for you. You are underestimating him and everyone else. Teach him a lesson, please. At this point, you know, like, for me, do it for me. Come on, girl. Okay, not this time, but it's gonna come. Touch him and send him away. Still working? Because you don't count. Not everything is about you right there. You're supposed to play the game, you know? Not to kill each other. Strangely. Yes, you're right. As a teacher. However, what? What I said in the intro? In the back? Yes, he's talented, he's clever, all of that. But he's a fucking asshole, so... That's what he wants. I don't want you to give him what he wants. Because he fucked all of his life's weakest people, you know, like a fucking bully. That's just, I'm mad. I'm so mad. He's retreating, yes, he's not running away. It's just to have a little more time to think. You're pushing him to be better. You stupid. All of your arm? Are you strong enough? It's part of a plan. It's not to eat you, it's to eat the building. You know, the wall? When did you think of that? Yeah? And now, girl? Lately. Yes, but for Katsuki to react like that at the end? Oh, it made me so mad during this episode, Katsuki. He really thinks that everything is turning around him. Already during the last episode we had that thing, you know, about you tricked me during all of this time, like, no, he didn't trick you, he didn't have this power before, like, not everything is turning around you, like, you really think that all of his life He hid the fact that he had a power just to trick you. He accepted to be bullied like that during so long, to be mocked like that during so long, just so he could trick you. No, really, the world is not turning around you. Not everyone is doing something because of you. And right there again, the same sentences, the same idea, you know, behind these sentences. He really thinks that everything that Izuku is saying, is doing, it's because of him, for him, about him. It's not the fucking case! And even though, you know, the fact that he can say, you're underestimating me, you always underestimate me, like, how can you say that? How blind can you be to say something like that? Like, with all of these flashbacks that we had about them as a kid, all of these flashbacks, it was divided in two things. Katsuki doing something amazing and Izuku admiring him for that, you know, looking at him really almost like he's in love with the guy. And second part of each of these flashbacks, Izuku trying to do the same or just not succeeding to do the same and being mocked, being bullied because of that. They didn't spend, at least during none of the flashbacks that we had during this episode, we saw them spending really good time together. Like, Izuku spent good time with you, but you, at any occasion we saw Katsuki being nice with him. He always mocked him, he always bullied him, he always considered him as weaker, even before having his power, you know. Because he was the leader, you know, of that group of friends. When he had his power, it became worse. Izuku is saying it himself, like, it pushed him even more, you know, into that direction, that bad direction, what he became right there. And he became awful. Someone who mocked him, who bullied him, who always considered him weaker, who always told him that he is weaker, that he is nothing, that he is useless. Like, it's making me so mad to imagine that this poor Izuku, who is so nice, so sweet, spent his entire childhood with that group of friends. You know, before that, during a previous episode, we had something about the fact that they were friends before. So I imagine that at some point, maybe they were really friends, they were really close. But in fact, no. During all of your life, Izuku, you never had a real friend for you, like, to be nice with you. You always had that group of friends with a leader who is a fucking bully. You never had real friends. It's making me so sad and so mad. And really, you, Katsuki, your head continued to expand, you know, with time and all. That thing, you know, about the fact that he fell, he managed, you know, to get back on his feet on his own. Izuku wanted to help him and he took that, you know, so badly because he was a kid, because he had already a big ego and he didn't want Izuku to help him, to think that he could help him when him is so great and Izuku is so bad, you know, so weak. I understand more, you know, the fact that when we had that first fight during the first episodes, you know, when Izuku really intervened to save Katsuki from that villain, I understood even more how bad, you know, it was for Katsuki to be saved during that moment, for Izuku to say that, like, I had the impression that you were calling me, you know, that you wanted me to help you. But already, as a little kid, Izuku had that first instinct, you know, of helping someone, and already as a kid, you had that ego to not accept it and to take it personally, like he's accusing you of being weak when it's not the case. Oi, 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 oi. Like, I'm wondering, do we have a story behind that, you know, behind the fact that he has such big ego, like something happened with your parents or something happened into your life? You can't be that much ego even as a kid, even into that little thing, like, come on. I really don't get it. I mean, I got it, but it's making me mad. Right there, their fight, I knew that we would have a fight between them during this episode. I'm so glad that the girl managed to do everything on her own, because I really thought that she could do it on her own, that she didn't need Izuku not even a minute, and I'm glad that I was right. She needs to believe into herself, you know, more than that. Right there, she did it, she succeeded. So it's cool. But yes, their fight, the first part was cool because Izuku proved that you can fight an hero even without using powers, you know, just because he studied them since so long. And after that, the fact that he was forced to use his power, it's making me a little mad because he was forced to use it. I'm feeling proud because he didn't use it against Katsuki. He used it to win the game, because since the beginning all of that was not about fighting each other but about winning the game, and that Katsuki forgot it really quick. He made that combat, you know, so personal since the beginning, at least for him. So I'm glad for that, but the fact that because of that Izuku is gonna be hurt, everyone is gonna see that. Katsuki, how he reacted at the end, you know, seeing Izuku being so hurt because he used his powers, I'm wondering what was happening into his mind during that moment. Was it something like, okay, I understand that because you're that hurt, it means that you don't have your powers since a long time, you know? Was it something like he understood really something what was happening? Or was it something more deep, you know, about he did it, he succeeded, he tricked me? Or just he's better than me? I'm wondering about it. I hope that we're not gonna have a time jump, you know, at the beginning of the next episode to see that. The next episode that I'm gonna watch right now for you, it's gonna be in a new video. Remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, you can already have the new video and others on my Patreon. No matter what, it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.